What up if I go live? Okay. Hey guys, Persio here. And I know you know me as CN, but I'm doing a video for the Team viro-wing. So they know me as Persito. Um, as you guys know, I'm the resident. Well, a lot of people know about DBZ and Naruto and stuff like that, but the uh, the guy that reviews stuff for the channel for uh, for Team viro-wing, pretty much. And today I'm reviewing the first 4 episodes of Naruto. Not Shippuden, the original Naruto, the one where he was a 12-year-old, and more cocky and more, you know. Naruto starts out with Naruto Uzumaki. Well, first we get to the opening narration where 10 years ago, a nine-tailed fox devastated um, the village. And you see the the people try to fight the fox and utterly end up failing. And then we cut to the baby Naruto with the seal, and he's crying. And then we cut to the opening 80s type music. Just to let you guys know, I'm watching the uncut version of Naruto. Not the original Cartoon Network airing. Because the original Cartoon Network airing that I found had like really bad quality. So if I mention 80s music, I'm also watching this thing on YouTube where they're watching Naruto uncut for the first time, and every single time they end up mentioning that the uncut opening reminds them of 80s music. That's the reason I say that. Anyway, we end up going in the future after Naruto gets the thing sealed inside of him, and we open back up on Naruto like painting the Hokage's faces, like with like graffiti or whatever as a joke, because he wants to get noticed by everybody in the village, because he's got the nine tails sealed inside of him. But at that point he doesn't know that, so he just wants it for attention at this point. Anyway, he gets caught by Aruka, who is his sensei. He gets caught by Aruka, and gets taken back to class, and the entire ninja academy class has to redo the transformation jutsu, which is where you transform yourself into a another person. Anyway, You first see Sakura do it. First try, she does it. And then you see Sasuke do it. First try, he does it. And then you go up to Naruto. He transformed into Naruto, which is his female version for the sexy jutsu. And he transforms into the sexy jutsu transformation. And Aruka just, cut out the stupid tricks. And then we cut back to the stone faces where Naruto and Iruka are trying to clean them up. And Aruka decides to take Naruto as for ramen. So he takes them out for ramen, and they end up talking about, Naruto ends up talking about, I want to be the Hokage of the. First, I want to try on your headband. Because he wants to try on the headband because he wants to become a ninja. Oh, yeah, at this point, he's flunked out of the academy exit exam 3 times in a row. So, yeah. So he talks about wanting to try on the headband, and he also talks about wanting to become the Hokage, which is the leader of the village, because in his eyes, he would stop being disrespected, and everyone will look up to him. Yuruka, damn, I keep trying to say the, butchering the name. Of course, the name is Japanese, so of course I'm gonna butcher it. Anyway, Aruka, they end up talking about that, and then we cut to the exit exam again. Then we cut back to the classroom, and they're doing the exit exam. Because you see the headbands, all the headbands, nice and shiny, and stuff like that. For some reason, we cut right to Naruto. He tries to do the Shadow Clone Jutsu and failed. Well, no, the Clone Jutsu and fails. Not even able to do one perfect replication. So he ends up failing the entrance exam and sits on the swing. While this is happening, we cut to these 2 people that are talking about the fact that if he became a ninja, they would be in trouble because apparently all the village knows that the 9-tailed fox was sealed inside of him. Unbeknownst to him. He's the only one that doesn't know that. Oh shit. Hold on, let me sorry. my iPod was about to fall. It still works. Okay, that's good. Um, where was I? Oh yeah, these two people were talking, and they end up bringing up the nine-tailed fox, and the one's like, oh, by the way, I'm probably just gonna do one episode per day. Um, to not make these videos as long as they probably are. Of course, these Facebook live videos don't have a timestamp, so I don't really know how long I've been actually going on about it. Anyway, they end up talking about the nine-tailed fox, and the one girl's like, "Shh, we're not allowed to talk about that." And then we get introduced to this guy named Misaki, who's one of the instructors. And Misaki tells Naruto, well, he doesn't really tell him, but Misaki tells Naruto, first of all, that Iruka is tough on him because he cares. And they're keeping a secret from him. So we cut to Iruka in his bed sleeping. And then we cut to this flashback of the Force Hokage talking to Iruka about Naruto and him being raised the right way, being raised the same way, because he didn't grow up with his parents either. Because I guess the nine-tailed fox just killed his parents or something. Yeah, they killed his parents, and then he gets woken up by Mizuki. He tells Iruka that Naruto stole the sacred scroll of sealing or whatever, which is like this secret artifact or something. And then we cut to Naruto practicing with the scroll, or reading the scroll rather, and he goes up to number 1, Shadow Clone Jutsu, and then he goes like, my worst technique and stuff like that. Anyway, sorry about the face cam being stupid. I can't move it, but I can move my head now, like, so that you can hear, so that you can see me better. Anyway, Naruto's like, my worst technique, and then it's like, and then we cut to Iruka catching up to Naruto, and Mizuki told him that once someone masters a jutsu, by the way, jutsu are like superpowers, from the scroll, that the person who masters it will get to graduate, which is a lie, but Naruto believes it, and he steals the scroll to impress Iruka, I guess. And then we cut to Mizuki showing up and basically trying to tell Naruto that this is all a lie, blah 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 blah, that Iruka never cared about him. Come to find out that Mizuki wants to steal a scroll for himself, and never cared about Naruto at all. And then we get to like this very interesting fight where Mizuki throws a demon wind shuriken. Well, it might not be a demon wind shuriken, but it's like this huge, big, huge, really huge throwing star at Naruto. And then Uruku's like, Naruto, get down! And then you see that the throwing star ends up in his back. Uruku's back. And it's like, all this blood is like, not really all of it, but like, a little bit of the blood is through his back. Because he got stabbed with it, I guess. And then Naruto ends up running away. Then we end up going to this battle through the trees where Naruto and Mizuki end up talking. And then Naruto ends up... Well, Mizuki talks to Naruto and says, like, oh, this, damn, Japanese names, Yuruka never cared about you. He just wants a scroll for himself. And then Naruto ends up kicking, Mizuki in the uppercuts him with his leg. And then we find out that, Mizuki transforms into Iruka and then talks to Naruto as Iruka, saying that Mizuki is lying, blah 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 blah, give him the scroll, blah 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 blah. And then Naruto kicks him. Come to find out that Iruka has transformed into Naruto because Naruto would never kick Iruka. So something must have happened to they must have transformed into each other. So they transform back into their original forms and they start talking. I'm like, oh, Naruto's never gonna end up doing anything for the village. He's gonna end up pouring all his rage into the scroll and taking revenge on the village for mistreating him or something. And then Oroku's like, you're right, Naruto's just a beast. Wait, and then Mizuki's like, Naruto's nothing but a beast. And then Yuruka is like, yes, that is how beasts are, but that's not how Naruto is. And then Naruto ends up hearing that, and he was like, if you ever touch my sensei again, I will kill you. So he ends up doing that. He ends up mastering the Shadow Clone Jutsu and like beats the living heck out of Mizuki with like 100 Naruto's clones. So he ends up beating the living crap out of Mizuki, and then they go to ramen, and the last scene of the thing is Iruka Aruka voiceovering this, how being a ninja is gonna get get a, get harder. But if I tell you that now, it'll probably ruin the moment, so I'll tell you later. Anyway, that's the end of episode 1. Come back here next week for episode 2. No, episode 2 is just filler. So I'm just gonna end up doing that now. So we end up going to the... Well, at this point, Naruto's already graduated. Well, so we meet up with... He ends up taking his entrance photo as a clown. And the Hokage sees it and he's like, retake it. Retake it again. We can't accept it. So he's like, oh, we can't accept this. And then we get introduced to Konohamaru, who is the honorable grandson of Lord Fourth. Fourth Hokage. By the way, I'm just gonna mention him as Lord Fourth because if you guys don't know, in Naruto ends up becoming Hokage, and they end up calling him Lord Seven. So I'm just gonna call the fourth Hokage, Lord Fourth. So I don't have to keep repeating myself. Anyway, he ends up attacking Lord Fourth, and failing because I guess he wants to defeat him in battle and like take his place or something. And then Naruto sees this and hits him over the, and like Konohamaru's like, blah 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 blah, how dare you, blah 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 blah, grab me, blah 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 blah. You know who I am, the honorable grandson. And then Naruto ends up like hitting him because you won't hit me. He's like, believe it. Oh, by the way, believe it is his catchphrase. By the way, he doesn't end up saying that as much as in Shippuden as he does in this. Konohamaru gets that Naruto treats him like a normal person, ends up wanting to become his apprentice, and Naruto... Oh, by the way, Naruto uses the Sekijutsu on Lord Fourth to try to get his photo in his paperwork. And Konohamaru sees this, and he thinks that the Sekijutsu is like some sort of paralysis jutsu, to like stop the Hokage or something, and he wants to learn it from Naruto. So first they end up working on transforming into girls. Sorry, women. The transformation, first he says, try transforming into this lady. Do I look like her? And like this, his first transformation is like really fat stuff. And the girl comes up behind Naruto and is like, sorry, the woman ends up coming up behind Naruto and says like, "Oh, do I really look like that?" And ends up clocking Naruto or something. Um, and then they end up going to a magazine shop to study the female body or something, because this is, by the way, the first couple of episodes of Naruto are pretty sexy based, just because of that sexy jutsu thing, and he keeps using it throughout the series. So if you're not into that, I recommend not watching the series, because he, it's not really bad. It's like she transforms into a girl, and you don't see anything because it's like smoke. You just see Naruto in without any stuff on as a girl, and you see smoke. So there's nothing to see. There's like nothing to see. Um, sorry. There's like nothing to see. Anyway, they end up training after learning about the human form or whatever, learning about the female form or whatever, and Naruto ends up trying to teach him about, oh, you gotta make her curvier or something like that, you know. And Naruto and Konohamaru tries to transform, and he gets it wrong a bunch of times. And then we cut to the trainer, who finally ends up meeting up with them and tries to defeat Naruto in battle. And Konohamaru's like, "No, I'll stop you!" And he transforms into his version of the sexy jutsu, which is like this black haired girl or whatever. Um, um, and he's like, "Oh, you aren't defeated," and Naruto ends up having to combining the sexy jutsu with shadow clones to make the harem jutsu. And then the trainer's defeated. By the way, the trainer at this point does not have a name. I know he does. That's the reason I'm doing these videos. Because I want for you guys to end up watching this. For the most part, okay. And then he ends up defeating the teacher, and then they end up becoming rivals. Because Konohamaru was like, I don't want to be your apprentice anymore. I want to be your rival. I want to be able to surpass you. And Naruto ends up doing this, and then Konohamaru ends up giving him like a salute or something. I don't know. It's like really dumb. I mean, not really dumb, but like out of character. Like Konohamaru just doesn't do that salute thing anymore, like after that episode. Anyway, and then the episode ends. If you guys want to watch these, most of them are on Netflix. I'm using what they call, by the way, Netflix is its own company, blah 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 I don't want to get this video taken down because I'm mentioning Netflix. Or the other thing I'm gonna end up mentioning, which is Yahoo View, which is owned by Yahoo. So, I'm not. I don't end up getting this thing flagged from Yahoo either. Anyway, most of it's on Netflix, but I'm watching it using Yahoo View because all of it is on Yahoo View and in good quality. So come back here tomorrow for episode, not tomorrow, but like next week. For episodes 3 and 4. By the way, I'll see you guys later. Persito out.